All right, you guys, so it is the end of May, which means it is time for my once a month Costco run for the month of June. So I am going to turn the camera around and show you everything that I got. So my Costco had a lot of meat, which was good because I have run into Sam's a couple of times just to get fruit and things like that since my big once a month haul, and I would just glance to see if they had, you know, meat and stuff, and literally like the trough thing that they keep all the meat in was pretty much empty except for really expensive fillets or organic chicken, and that's all our Sam's has had. Our grocery store also every once in a while, I think I went in twice to our Kroger and just to run in for something really quick, and they had some meat, but they're still limiting it a lot. But anyway, so my Costco did have a ton of meat. However, last month you could mix and match different cuts of all the meats. So it was limit 1 pack per customer, but that meant 1 pack of breast, 1 pack of tenderloins, 1 pack of thighs, so on and so forth. You get what I mean? So today at Costco they were limiting it to 3 mix and matched packages of meats. Now we still actually have quite a bit of meat, especially venison. So anytime we have tacos or burgers, things like that, we will mix venison with beef, or we will just have the venison because it's actually really good in tacos. But anyway, so I'm going to spin the camera around and show you everything I got. I did spend a lot, simply because there was a lot of things that we were starting to get out of that I needed to restock. For example, dishwashing tabs, and trash bags. And I like to get the big, huge things. Our trash bags, we have had that box for several months, and it is just now needing to be replenished. So I had to buy those, and the big, huge boxes are kind of pricey, but you know, in the long run, it's cheaper. So I'm going to turn this around and show you everything I got. All of it wouldn't fit here very well, so I also put it on our old homeschool table in the area that used to be our homeschool space over here. So yeah, so let me turn it around and show you. Start over here. So also the reason my total is what it is because there are some non-food items in here as well, things that aren't really actually in our food budget, like this, for example. One of my sons needed just a little extra, like he needed another pair of shorts and a couple of shirts, so he picked out this. So anyway, so there's that. And then my husband, a lot of his t-shirts and stuff are starting to wear out really bad, and this is just a really good weight, like really nice quality, and feels really soft. So it was just $9, so I got him that. That's the back of it. Anyway, so that's a couple of like non-food things that I got. So I got a big thing of tortillas. One of these I will put in the freezer. Actually the date is till the 30th, so I may not even need to do that. But if this happens to not be enough, I will make my own tortillas. I do have a video of our tortilla recipe. I just always get a pack of these just for the convenience factor because we are a family of 8 and we go through quite a bit of food, and sometimes when you're in a hurry to get dinner on the table, you just don't want to take the time to make something simple like tortillas that you can just pick up at Costco. So I've got a big bag of tortillas. I got some unsalted butter. It comes with 4 different packages. Then I got, we are planning on doing lots of grilling this month. We like to have other families over to grill and stuff. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple of things of buns. We are having friends over tomorrow. Jessica and her family, Jessica Fields from Fields Full House. They are coming over tomorrow afternoon, and we are going to host their family and grill. She's bringing buns, but I thought I'd go ahead and grab these just to keep on hand just in case. And if we don't use them tomorrow, then I'll just throw them in the freezer, and we will use them this month. So then I got a 2-pack of honey wheat bread. The kids really like that bread for their sandwiches. Then I got a big thing of sour cream. Marcus came with me today to go grocery shopping, and he requested these for snacks. So this is not something, I don't think I've ever bought these. So anyway, but it's a big, huge thing of animal crackers. Then this was supposed to go over with the produce, but a bunch of bananas, some heavy whipping cream. This is what I make a couple of different recipes with. Also, I went ahead and I did a video on easy lunches, and I will link that down below. And I normally make our chicken salad. However, we have been so busy this summer, which is crazy because it's not like we have a million things we're going to. But I just thought, just for convenience sake, I would try this time. It actually, I looked at the cost of it. It was $9.99 for this, and I was like, well, you know, by the time I put everything together that goes into my chicken salad, it's about the same price. So I went ahead and just got this big thing of chicken salad. Oh, and I forgot to show you this. And I got a package of their croissants because that's what we like to eat the chicken salad on. My kids like it too. So we'll use this before we use the bread. Anyway, so that is that. So then I got a big thing of Hellmann's mayonnaise, the kids' vitamins. I just got one for right now. We really needed two for the whole month, but anyway, I just got one. So here is, I got the dishwashing tabs, the Cascade Complete. And then I always see people buy these. I have never bought the frozen pizzas from Costco, but I thought because we have been so busy just working in the yard and in the garden and all that kind of stuff, I thought I would go ahead and pick a pack of these up just for, like, quote, emergency nights. We do our homemade pizza nights, and I put that on our meal plan, but in case something happens and it's just like, oh, it's so hot, we don't want to turn the oven on for a really long time to make all the homemade pizzas, we can just throw a couple of these in the oven and they won't take as long, and, you know, all that stuff. Or if we just want something quick to throw together. So, so I got those to keep in the freezer. I also got, this is something else I usually make homemade, is the spaghetti sauce. But I do like to keep these on hand just for any kind of quick meal or anything like that. So I got a 3-pack of the Classico organic spaghetti sauces. So this was a splurge. And this is partly because we are hosting a family tomorrow. And I just thought it would be fun for the kids. So I got a big pack of the organic Capri Suns. Yeah. So these are for me. They had these on sale. I think they were $8.99 for 6 of them, which for kombucha that's, you know, pre-made or whatever, that's actually a really good price for 6 of them. And I really like this brand, so I got those for me. Then I got a 5 dozen box, or a box of 5 dozen eggs. So that should last us for quite some time. Then I also got, I feel like I hit the jackpot today, guys, because not only did I find yeast, and they actually had this in stock, so I went ahead and grabbed one. And then this is what makes me feel like I hit the jackpot. I'm a total flour snob. I am all about just King Arthur flour. It's just, I love working with the flour. Like, it really does have kind of at least a different texture and quality to the things that you make with their flour. I also like the ethics of this company as well. And so I got this. So it is a 25-pound bag. It was only $12.99, you guys. One 5-pound bag of King Arthur flour is around $5. So that is an awesome deal. We do have wheat berries and stuff like that that I ordered from Azure Standard, and we can and do grind our own wheat some. But I like to keep this on hand for, like, when I make cookies, or if I just want to make something really quick and don't want to take the time to grind it. So that is that. So then I got some sharp cheddar slices. This was actually a really good deal. and it's a big pack of those. And then I also got a big bar of Colby Jack cheese to shred for different things like tacos and whatnot. Then up here I got a big bag of chicken nuggets. We love these mini wontons. These are so good, and we like to eat them with when I make chicken fried rice and stuff like that. Or lo mein or stir fries, anything like that. We like to put those as a side. They're really good. And then my kids and me, we love frozen fruit. We actually, sometimes we make smoothies, but for the most part, we actually eat the fruit still frozen. We put it in a bowl and we just eat it. It's really good. My kids like it instead of ice cream, which is fun with me, especially in the summer because it is getting so hot. It's almost 90 today. So anyway, so moving right along, I got a big, huge bag of shredded mozzarella, and I did go ahead and get the pre-shredded just because we use that for like our pizza knots and stuff like that. And then I have never gotten this particular type of turkey breast for sandwiches and stuff. I've gotten a couple of their other brands, but this actually was like a special today. They took $4 off, so I thought maybe the date was the reason why, but the date is July. So I did go ahead and get the herb roasted turkey breast just for sandwiches. And so yeah, so we'll have that for lunches. And the chicken nuggets are for like lunches too when we don't want sandwiches. So I saw this. This is not something I would normally buy. It is ready cut chicken breast. So it is raw chicken, but it is already cut up. I don't know if you can see it, into chunks. And I thought that that would be really handy for like stir fries or, you know, whatever. So I went ahead and I got that, and it was actually the same price per pound breakdown. I love how Costco shows like the breakdown per pound on their price tags up above. So the breakdown, it was like $2 and something a pound. So I was like, well, that's not that much different than just buying chicken breasts. It's actually about comparable, about the same. So I went ahead and did that this time. And then I got, it's 3 packs that are 1.5 pounds each of their organic ground beef. And then I got a big thing of chicken breast. Let's see. This is 8.9 pounds, so about 9 pounds of chicken breast. And then I went ahead and got this huge thing of hot dogs. So yeah, because we are going to be grilling a lot and stuff. So anyway, so there's the hot dogs. And then I got a few different bags of chips. I got our tortilla chips we normally buy. Marcus picked out Doritos for tomorrow when we have the fields over. And then I saw these and I was like, those sound really cool. So they're Kettle style potato chips, sweet chili and sour cream. So I'll be interested to see what those taste like. And then they had these on sale. It was like $3.99 for this big, huge thing of the pretzel crisps. So I got those. Then I got a big ream of printer paper and I dropped it outside, so the pack busted, but that's okay. And also because we're having and hosting cookouts and stuff, I got the nice paper plates. And they were on sale, so I went ahead and got these because they're nice and thick, and we will only reserve those for when we grill out with people. But yeah, it just makes it a little easier when you're hosting a lot of people. So here are the big box of trash bags, and then our big thing of diapers for the month. So that is everything that is over here. And then I will show you the produce. So over here on our old homeschool table here, I will show you what we've got. So our spinach in the garden bolted, which is really sad. So I went ahead and got a pack of spinach. I got a thing of cucumbers, which guys, I'm super excited because our garden is growing like crazy. And so hopefully we will be getting some of this stuff out of our garden. So I won't be running to the store as much this month. So a thing of snacking cucumbers, the kids love those. And then we are getting lettuce out of our garden, but I did go ahead and get these romaine lettuce heads. They last quite a while in our fridge. So I did go ahead and get a pack of those. And then I got a big 5-pound bag of carrots. We do have carrots planted in the garden, and those will hopefully be ready to harvest towards the end of the month as well. Then I got a big thing of Brussels sprouts, a big package of asparagus. We love these. All of my kids eat them. So Marcus is the only one that he will eat this. He'll eat at least a few pieces, but he doesn't really care for it. But he's like, I'll eat it because I know it's healthy for me. So anyway, he's super sweet about it. Okay, so then I got a 2-pound thing of strawberries, which we are getting strawberries out of the garden. But my kids eat a lot of fruit. So yeah, so I went ahead and got one of those. Then I got a big thing of mushrooms. What we don't eat before they start to get yucky, I will slice up and freeze so I can just grab them out of a bag and toss them in whatever I'm making. Then I got a big thing of peppers, and hopefully by the end of the month we will also be getting peppers out of the garden because they are growing like crazy out there. And then I've got a big thing of seedless grapes. And what I will do, I've said this on videos before for grocery hauls, what I will do is I will have them eat the more perishable items. So like this big thing of blueberries right here and this big thing of cherries and the strawberries, I will have them eat those types of fruit first before I let them move on to the grapes and the apples, which I already have some apples in the fridge that I got in a fill-in. So I just got one bag of apples. I like these because they were kind of small, and these pink lady ones, they were kind of small, like more snacking size, so they're perfect for the kids. Okay, so I showed you the blueberries and the cherries, and then the last thing is some of these tomatoes. We really like these. Again, my tomatoes are growing like crazy, and they're starting to flower and everything, so by the end of the month I am predicting that we will probably be getting tomatoes out of the garden, so that won't be something I have to buy either. So that is everything in my Costco haul. My total for all of the produce and all of the stuff that I showed you just a second ago, it was $545 and some change, but $545. So that is pretty much all, not all that we will need for the month, but that is most of what we will need for this month. And like I said, there were some non-food items that technically shouldn't have been calculated into this. So really it was more like I spent $500, I guess. It was more like I spent $500 on all of this. But we are a family of 8, and this is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I didn't buy a lot of meat because we do have quite a bit. In one of my fill-ins, I did pick up they had like a special on the type of sausage, the natural sausage that we buy, and it was like a whole big box of the natural sausage, and we eat that for breakfast sometimes or whatever. We also have, anyway, so that's already in the freezer from one of my fill-in hauls from last month, but we also have, where I did my Azure Standard order last month, we also have a big 25-pound bag in our 5-gallon buckets down here in the pantry. We've got tons of oats and all that kind of stuff for breakfast. So, yeah. So that is this June big, mega, huge, whatever you want to call it, Costco haul. And I will put my meal plan at the end of this just so you can get an idea of where all of this different food is going. So yeah, so I hope that you guys are doing wonderful. I will show you that meal plan. I'm going to share with you really quick what our meal plan is just for the next 2 weeks. So some of these days we have already done, but we had leftover burgers and hot dogs because we had the fields over on Saturday. We had our anniversary dinner out, chicken fajitas, Salisbury steak with mushroom gravy, grilled chicken salads, homemade pizza nut, leftovers for this Sunday. Then chicken fried rice, shrimp pasta, which is lemon garlic. I need to close that parenthesis. That's going to drive me nuts. I will link a video down below to this one that I shared a while back. And then leftovers again, crock pot barbecue ribs, grilled cilantro lime chicken. Super excited about this. That's a new recipe. And then chicken parmesan and leftovers again. So that is for the next 2 weeks. I have more than enough for the next 2 weeks food-wise between the Costco haul and also some stuff we already had on hand. And then I will do a smaller haul to finish out the last 2 weeks of the month. But that is what I have planned thus far. We have almost everything we need for the month. We will be getting a ton out of the garden. I won't have to worry about sides and things like that because we'll be getting hopefully lots of zucchini and squash and tomatoes and things like that. So anyway, so that is our meal plan. I hope this was helpful for you guys and hope that you have a blessed day.